Say something. I'm giving up on you. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Okay, hello everyone. It's me, Demented Ghastly. And today, Chance Wilson, you have gotten another video where I'm going to be doing your idea. Can you do how can each total drama character be first boot? Now, I'm going to take that as you want me to find a way for each total drama character to be first boot. Find a reason for them to be first boot. And so, I'm going to do that. So allow me to create the comprehensive roast of every freaking total drama character. Switchy, eat your heart out. At him in the comments, guys. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. If he finds my channel, he'll find the weird stuff, and then he'll never want to collab with me, and I'll be doomed. Anyway, so for Alejandro, it's an obvious one. People know he's a strategist and manipulator. They could keep him on their team, but at the same time, if he is put on a team full of people that he's wronged, immediately doomed. Beth, if she fails the first challenge and the rest of her team is people like Lashana and like Bridget and stuff like that, she's going home. Because, girl, you are liked by everyone, but you're not loved by everyone. Let's be real here. Next, we have Blaney, if she goes into another season. Next, we have Bridget, in which she's making out with Jeff. We've already seen that. Next, we have Cody. He'd have to flop the challenge pretty darn bad to be eliminated first, but I'd say probably he gets put on a team with Sierra again, and he begs for them to vote him off in order to escape her. And then she latches on with him, which creates the Sierra first elimination. So next we have Courtney. Courtney is not actually very liked. If she would have been the one going home if Ezekiel didn't say the sexist comment. So yeah, she's got a good chance of going home. For DJ, he would definitely go home by either flopping the challenge incredibly hard, which I think is completely possible for DJ, because let's just say it, he hasn't been doing so well ever since the first season, mentally or physically. Extremely mentally. He wants to go home to his mom. He might even campaign to get himself voted off, and I do firmly believe that. For Duncan, obviously, he did go home for his pride, but let's be real, if he said the sexist comment first, then they would get rid of him because they didn't know he was good at challenges, and nobody really liked him very much. He seemed mean and scary. So yeah, they would send him home. If Eva had her little anger management breakout in the first episode, she definitely would have been going home. So, definitely don't want to have to deal with that. Ezekiel has gone home first before, and knowing the Total Drama writers, they'll freaking do it again. And I will walk up to the Fresh TV thing, and I'm gonna be like, yo, Fresh TV. Allow me to introduce you to the nuance that your character holds that you have not taken a hold of. And I proceed to lecture them on character writing and how they have written an incredibly in-depth character and decide not to use any of it. Next we have Jeff, he makes out with Bridget. Next we have Gwen. I gotta admit, I feel like she'd eliminate herself if she got added to another season. Not in that way. Eliminate herself as in try to get herself voted off because she does not want to be there. If Harold picked his nose and was a little bit more annoying, because he does pick his nose, and meanwhile Ezekiel does get in trouble for it, but he does pick his nose a lot. if like people got annoyed by him with his constant correcting people, he would definitely go home as well. Heather, if she got added to another season, she already won. She's a big threat. If her team didn't win the first thing and she was like cocky towards them and all this sort of stuff, they would definitely get rid of her. If Izzy did something so crazy that she can't come back from it, they would eliminate her first. Meanwhile, Justin, his beauty can't help him right now, so he could definitely be going home first. Katie and Sadie, so annoying, they would both have a chance at going home first. Lashana, okay, so she's a strong team player, so people wouldn't really want to get rid of her first. They'd have to put her in a season where it's full. They'd have to put her on a team like full of villains, and then or make it so that there's no teams for the entire season. Then they would probably get rid of her early, but I still don't think they'd get rid of her first. Lindsay already somehow managed to get eliminated first. Noah, if we have season 1 Noah in mind, would definitely say something just stupid and get eliminated for it. They already know Owen's a problem, and he's not always that helpful to the team, so I could definitely see him going home first due to failing an eating challenge, or not failing an eating challenge, but making it impossible to win an eating challenge. An anti-eating challenge, how about that? He eats the thing before it's served. For Trent, he's on a team with people like Gwen, Lashana, and he starts doing some sort of incel rant about how she betrayed him or whatever. For Tyler, let's be real here, they'll find a way to get rid of Tyler pretty early if he messes up on the first challenge. Tyler would never say anything wrong, so there's no possibility of that. Or he would definitely sacrifice himself for Lindsay. So that is definitely a thing he would do. He would get eliminated for Lindsay. Now, Anne-Maria, she can be obnoxious sometimes. I feel like there's definitely a lot of people who would try to eliminate her pretty early because of that. People think B's weird because he does not speak. Therefore, if he does not show off his capabilities in the first challenge, they'll be like, why don't we get rid of the big guy here? For Brick, his personality is kind of a little bit harsh, and so if he had more of a mild team, they would definitely get rid of him before they saw that he was a good guy. Now, if we had like an athletic team, they would definitely get rid of Cameron first because they wouldn't think about how he's smart, and instead they'd think about how, he's a problem. He's kind of holding them back. If they all needed to cross the finish line, and he was like the only one still stuck in the forest. Now, Dakota is currently Dakota Zoid, so yeah, they would get rid of her immediately because she's a monster. They would get rid of Dawn immediately because she's weird, and she'd probably say some things about someone's past trauma or whatever. Next we have Joe. If, once again, laid back, not competitive team, they would get rid of her first. For Lightning, they would get rid of him first because he is most likely to lose a challenge first. He would definitely do something ego-preserving, so it's an easy dub right there. Next we have Mike. Mike's weird personality disorder can impact the competition in unexpected ways. They do not need a wild card. And plus, the guy's mental health isn't in the best place, so they get rid of him knowing that he could either become Mal and try to, influence his own team to lose, or anything else. Next, we have Sam. Sam without his video games, not good. They get rid of him because, I don't know, I feel like Sam can be genuinely unhelpful at times, even if he does try. They see through Scott's plan. Stacy talks too much. Zoe. If there was a tight-knit bunch, I feel like I could definitely see Zoe trying to get into the inner circle of the group, of the team, and definitely flopping and acting like a complete weirdo, and so they eliminate her. Amy gets eliminated first if people see how she's treating her sister. Beardo gets eliminated first in canon. Dave gets eliminated first in this situation because he is a incel freak. And they see how he acts with Sky, and he's a crybaby, and he also is a germaphobe, so why are you going to the forest? Next we have Ella. She sings, and her team is a bunch of grouchy people like Noah and Joe. Next we have Jasmine. She gets a bunch of really scared nerdlings, I guess, like, Cameron and Cody and stuff like that, short people specifically, and so she's, like, the only odd one out, or she breaks, like, a tree in front of them with her hand, and they're like, okay, she scares me, we're getting rid of her. Next we have Leonard. Literally do anything, Leonard, and he will get out first. If they didn't have Beardo there to protect him, he would be out first. Next we have Max. If Max started acting all evil and there was easily options, there's a lot of teams where we could put him on with like most of these characters and he would still be the worst option, or the best option for getting rid of first. If his team wasn't full of freaks, then he would definitely go home first. Next we have Rodney, put him on a team with girls. Next we have Sammy, put her on a team with her sister and a bunch of people who are dumb enough to believe her sister. Next we have Scarlett, put her on a team with Max, and Max will tell everyone about like how evil she is, and they'll believe Max, or they'll believe someone else. Put her on a team with like someone trustworthy, like, I don't know, Sky. Sean would be eliminated first if he was put on a team with a bunch of other hero winners, such as Beth and Gwen, Duncan. Cameron, Zoe, Mike. They would get rid of Sean because he's a little bit crazy, so they would get rid of him because of that. Next we have Sky. She's too much of a Mary Sue that I can't really think up anything, you know? Yeah, this is actually really difficult. Okay, hear me out. Put her on a team with Dave, have her lash out at Dave so badly, say some horrible things, to the point where Dave actually looks like the victim somehow, and they'll get rid of her. Put Sugar on a team with anybody sane. Put Topher on a team with a bunch of people who hate Chris. And this will be the original Topher, by the way, not the post-Pahkitew Island Topher. We're not going to include Redonkulous Race. Axel, put her on a team with a bunch of very friendly, normal people. Bowie, put him on a team with, let's see, Julia, friggin' Priya, nobody else that, Ripper, MK, Damien, yeah, they'll get rid of him real quick. Caleb, they already somehow managed to get rid of him. Chase, put him on a team with a bunch of people who realize that he's a complete douche. Damien, have it be Season 1 Damien, have the first challenge be the one from the original island. He will not do it, which means that he will be eliminated. And he'll be like, what, is the rest of the season gonna be like this? And they're gonna be like, yeah, dude, it's supposed to be like this. And he's gonna be like, oh, hell nah. And then he's gonna get eliminated. Next, we have Emma. She goes so far as to try to specifically go after Chase on the other team when they're like, hey, we have to do this, and then she focuses on Chase, thus ending up eliminated. Next, we have Julia, put her on a team with a bunch of people that hate her, same as Bowie, pretty much. No MK, and then have her lose that challenge, because if she doesn't show that she'd be helpful to the team, she's going home real quick. Next, we have Millie, have them reveal her notebook day 1. With the notes that she already prepared. Next, we have MK, put her on a team full of really useful people, and don't show that she actually tried to do anything with the modders or anything like that. Or do show her that she did something with the modders, and she did it in a way that actually hurt her own team. Or have it that Chris eliminated her for cheating. Next, we have Nichelle. Nichelle, have it revealed that she is a fake and a fraud from day 1. Priya, have her team realize that she is probably the biggest threat to Total Drama ever seen, and that they realize that they need to make sure that they get her out before merge. Because they already still have strong players, but they're like, this is a killing machine, challenge killing machine, we are not going to be able to do anything about it. Next we have Raj. Put him on a team full of homophobic people. Next we have Ripper. Have him act like Ripper on a team full of half-decent people. Put him on a team with nerds like Cody. Have him, like, lose the challenge while a bunch of nerds vote him off, okay? Scary Girl has already gone home first in canon. Next we have Wayne. Wayne would, after he won the million, he would totally take the hit for Raj and totally, offer himself up for elimination in order to save Raj. As well as, showing his team that he's kinda dumb. But then again, they would probably keep him around for manipulation. Next we have our final contestant that I will be going over, which is Z. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, that way you can see whenever I upload. Also, make sure to go outside, compliment someone's hair, and make the world a little bit of a better place. Bye-bye!